Man and Machine is brought to you by Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts, and the following sponsors.
Woo!
Unbelievable! Now we're talking.
Welcome to Man and Machine. We're at Heathcote Park Raceway in Victoria. That's right, it's drag racing time. If it's tyre smoking, adrenaline pumping, high RPM action you like, then stay tuned for this episode because I guarantee you're gonna love it. Well, look at who I've found here. My old friend, Cole Denisenko, the owner of my old company, G&D Performance Tuning. Now, the car behind us here is a twin-turboed VE SS Commodore, and it's a very fast piece of machinery. Back in around 2008, I actually broke the world record for the fastest Commodore/G8 Pontiac at 10.15 at 138. It was a very, very exciting time. We wanted to bust into the nines, the elusive nines, but it never happened for me. I had to go and work in TV land. Cole, good to see you, mate. You're here today. Are you going to bust into that nine?
Mate, we're going to give it everything we got, Glenn. Mate, great seeing you get out here today. We haven't had out for a while now, Glenn, so we're hopefully going to get an elusive nine, mate. We'll see how it goes out there.
I know she's been sitting in storage for quite some time, mate, so you dusted the cobwebs off and you're out here to give it a run.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see how it goes. And maybe later in the day, mate, we might put you back in the seat and give you another drive.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I reckon we can organise this, mate.
Lucky I bought my helmet.
I thought you would have, but you could have used mine, mate, not a problem.
Awesome, mate. Tell us a bit about the car. Tell us about the drivetrain and the power it's making these days.
Yeah, look, Glenn, nothing's really changed. Still the 6-litre, twin turbo, 2-speed glide. Look, we had on the rollers last night just to run up. She was making a strong about 560 kilowatts of the wheels. We did have a little bit of wheel spin on the dyno, Glenn, but strong, very strong.
So 1,000+ horsepower at the flywheel, mate. That's not hanging about.
Look, we just got to hopefully get the power down to the ground. See what the footprints like, Glenn, and we'll go from there.
Give it heaps, mate. Get out there and run that nine.
Thanks, mate. Good seeing you around.
You too, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Here's one for the Mopar fans. I've found a good old AP6 Valiant here, and she's a pretty angry machine too. We're with Ian Medley, the owner of this car, mate. Tell us all about it.
Yes, it's 1965 AP6. I purchased it about 13 years ago for $800. I've just been budget racing ever since.
So tell us about the power plant, this thing. She certainly doesn't hang about.
Yes, it's a 360 block, factory one, been straight out to a 408 cube, running Indy cylinder heads, and we run a hit of nitrous, about 180 shot, and it gets up to horsepower to close to 800.
800 horsepower?
Yep, yeah, she's gone at 957 by 142.
Unbelievable, mate. What are you actually doing here with it at the moment?
Yeah, so we had a bit of trouble with the carby earlier, so we just changed into another carby. I always bring a spare along, just have a bit of play with, and going to do that and turn the nitrous on and have a bit of fun.
So you've got the Dominator happening here, mate, by the looks of it.
Yes, mate, yes, 1050 Holly Dominator, beautiful carby, worked great.
That'll get it happening.
Runs the 950s in full street trim. It's got full exhaust system in the car, 4 mufflers, 9-inch rear with a power glide in it. I do all my own work. I build my own engines and gearboxes and stuff like that. Just thought I'd run it a hobby for me. So,
well, mate, well done. It's a credit to you. Get out there, get this thing going, and give it heaps.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Shannons Club, a hub for motoring enthusiasts. So join, create your own garage, share pics, videos and stories of your current and past machines, connect with other enthusiasts. Be sure to watch Shannons Club TV with a host of dedicated motoring channels, including past episodes of Man a Machine. So jump on board with Shannons Club. I'll see you on there.
Yes!
Well, what a sensational run that was from Cole Denisenko in the VE. Let's stop him and have a chat to him. Mate, a 987 at 147 miles per hour.
Not bad for the first time back out, Glenn. Freaking hell, I'm excited, mate. I tell you what.
The old G&D VE is still going strong,
Have a look
mate.
at it, mate. 2 years, been doing nothing, dusted her off, put some juice in it. Juggy gives it a tune on the dyno, and thanks for coming, boys.
You know, I always dreamt of running that 9 in this car. I'm so proud to see you do it, mate. I really am.
Glenn, I wouldn't have done it without you, mate. You've been there all the time for me. You're always there for me, mate. And it's great to see Man a Machine. Yeah!
Good on you, mate. Well, get out there again and see if you can
Mate,
lower
you'll
that
be-
number.
Mate, you'll be out of you in this soon, mate. Don't worry about that.
Can't wait.
Take it easy, mate. See you guys.
Well, here's one for the Rod fans I've seen here at the car park at Heathcote Raceway. We're with Dennis Statham here in his beautiful 32 Tudor. Mate, what a magic car. Tell us all about it.
It's an American body, unchopped, 302 Cleveland, C10 auto, 9-inch. Just black wheels at the moment, basic interior. Painted it myself, and Rod City chassis, disc brakes, Galaxy drums on the rear.
I like the old school Rodders look with the black wheels. I've got to be honest, I really do like that theme. I expect someone like Harrison Ford to turn up in this car.
I just like.
Well, you look a bit like him.
Oh, thanks, mate. I just like the black wheels and the simpleness of them. You know, like they want to be mags on it when I got it on the road, but
Mate, I love it. I better tell the viewers out there too that you are the gentleman that sold me Project Warhorse. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have that car.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I want to thank you very much for that. I'm looking after it.
I know you are, but it wasn't in that condition when I sold it to you. So, you know, you've done a hell of a lot of work to it. So
I was coming up good. I mean, you had to sell it to obviously help finance the rod. And at the end of the day, you've got a fantastic result, mate.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for talking to us.
no, worries. Thanks, Glenn.
Hi, I'm Dennis. This is my 32 and I run Aeroflow.
Hi, I'm Paul. This is my Attack 56 and I use Aeroflow.
I'm Scott. This is Blown Inheritance. Makes 1,700 horsepower and we depend on Aeroflow.
Hi, I'm Graham Cowan. For race-winning performance, I choose Aeroflow. Aeroflow, way to go.
Aeroflow, manufacturers of professional hose, fittings and a whole range of performance products to suit your vehicle. To download the latest Aeroflow catalogue, go to aeroflowperformance.com. Proud supporters of the Aeroflow Outlaw Nitro Funny Cars. Interested in finding your very own muscle car like these? It's so easy to find your next dream car. Just head to uniquecarsales.com.au. Select by make, model and more to find the perfect car for you, or just browse your favourite category. You'll find a massive range of cars like the ones we've just seen at uniquecarsales.com.au. Well, I love an early Monaro, and I found a great example here. It's owned by Roy. Roy, tell us about this machine. She's wild.
It's a 1968 HK GDS Monaro. Had it for a long time. It's got a 406 Chev in it, 2-speed power glide, and a 9-inch.
And what sort of numbers does it run before at the track here?
It's gone 1062, but today it's going 1067.
Fantastic. Tell us a bit about the power plant itself, the internals and the sort of power it makes.
It's got a dart block, SRP pistons, roller camshaft, aluminium headed, 950 HP Ultra.
What sort of horsepower are we talking?
Made 605.
Not hanging about, mate. 605.
No, it's pretty good. Pump fueler, gets driven. It's an everyday car, so
Fantastic, mate. Well, get out there and give it heaps.
that's what we're here for.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
tight because later on in the episode we get to drive the G&D Performance Twin Turbo Beast. This We Know Cars segment is proudly brought to you by Autobahn. We're at Gulf Western Oil in Sydney. Now, for over 25 years, Gulf Western have been producing quality lubricants, and no wonder, with over 100 years of combined experience within their team. During that time, they've invested heavily into product technology and also quality systems. More recently, this state-of-the-art facility here. So let's go inside, take a look around. Well, this is where it all begins at Gulf Western Oil in this massive storage facility area here. Effectively what happens is virgin base oil is pumped through a junction and a series of valves into these huge storage tanks here. In fact, they're so huge that combined they hold 2 million litres of virgin base oil. Now this is where all of the action begins. Now the perfect way to blend an oil is called hot blending. To my left here is 225,000 kilograms of additives, all nice and hot. To my right here in these huge blending tanks is virgin base oil, also heated to get that hot blending process to make sure those oil molecules mix to perfection for a perfect Gulf Western Oil product. What we have here is effectively the brain or the control centre of this entire facility when it comes to moving raw and finished products around. Effectively, the operation is taken by using this touch screen here to achieve the desired result. And here is that heart of the system. This series of valves here that are electronically controlled to take that virgin base oil from that huge tanker truck straight into these valves and sent to the base oil storage facility. All Gulf Western products are formulated specifically for Australian and Pacific Rim conditions and are certified to the highest performance standards. No recycled oil is used in any formulations and all products are blended using American Petroleum Institute approved additive packages. All Gulf Western products are backed by a seal of quality and product guarantee. Another thing I find amazing is the amount of finished product here that's ready to go. Up to 2 million litres at any given time. The other thing I like about Gulf Western too is the amount of R&D they put into their product and using one of the best testing grounds you could possibly get to punish an oil. Motor racing. Anything from a nitro burning funny car through to a V8 supercar, street car, or even your everyday road car. They've been there and they've done it. Now these storage tanks behind me here are all full of end product, all ready to go to the consumer and be packed into either drums or containers. But I will say one thing, Gulf Western is 100% Australian owned and proud of it. Everything used in this facility, as far as packaging, is made in Australia. Yes, it can be sourced cheaper elsewhere, but they prefer to look after the Australian economy. And that's what we like to hear. When it comes to your lubrication requirements, Gulf Western have a solution for you. Whether it be gear oils, transmission fluids, or engine oils in your brand new 2013 model road car, or your classic street machine or muscle car with that big bore engine, there is an oil here that will suit your needs. My favourite is this one here, Comp 50 Plus. It's a 2570 grade, so it packs a mean punch. There's been a whole world of development that's gone into this oil. And guess where it's been done? Nitro burning top fuel dragsters. Those things give oil a massive amount of punishment. So you need to make sure you've got a product that will last the distance in those 8 to 10,000 horsepower engines. So this one here is my pick. Now, if you need to find out which oil suits your needs in the Gulf Western range, go into your local Autobahn store, speak to your friendly Autobahn salesman, and they'll find a solution to suit your vehicle.
At Autobahn, we know cars.
For the best engine protection, choose from these Gulf Western big 6-litre bottles. Save $8 on each and pick up a bonus petrol injector cleaner valued at $10.99. Or fantastic value on Gulf Western Top Dog Diesel, 10 litres for only $39.99. That's a $20 saving. Changing your oil? Then change your filters. Buy a Ryco oil and air filter together and get 15% off. Nava Ultima HID driving lights are just $499. Pick up a 15% saving on all Munro shock absorbers and struts. And get this Rotor and Bendix GCT front brake pad pack for an amazing $139.
Autobahn, we know how to get you there.
Now let's get back to some tyre smoking, drag racing action. Russell, tell me, how long has Heathcote Park Raceway been around?
The start they built in, I believe, in 1975, and the first meeting was here in 77.
And how long have you had the track for?
I purchased the track in 1989.
And you're pretty passionate, mate. I've been coming here for a lot of years, and you're always here on the start line, working the track, and you're very fanatical about the track preparation too, I see.
I've been a bit involved in motorsport a bit, and I've had a bit of success at what I used to do, and I like to put my all in and make it all work. And I'm very fortunate that, I've got my two young kids. They're very passionate about the sport, and after I'm gone, they'll be around for a long, long time.
And what are your aims with Heathcote Park Raceway? What are you trying to achieve now and into the future?
What we like to do at Heathcote Park, we like people to come here and enjoy themselves. I've always said the first thing, if you fail to enjoy what you're doing, the first thing you do is usually give it away.
And the thing is, it is very hard for people with high performance cars to enjoy those vehicles. You can't do it on the street legally, so you've really got to get to the racetrack and utilise an operation like this and enjoy it to the fullest legally.
Well, the thing is, today with all the technology the police have got, you just cannot afford the speed, and the consequences are very expensive and very costly. And we all know if you start hooning, you lose your car, and I think it's if you lose the 3 times, they crush it. And the thing is, they can come here. There's no restrictions on them at Heathcote Park. You run. We have a saying: you run what you brung, and hope you can bring enough, and come and enjoy it, and just run as fast as you can.
Well, I've found a wild ride here. This VL Commodore. What an absolute beast of a machine this thing is. Jason Clements, mate, tell us about this thing. What is it?
It's a World Time Attack Challenge car, sports sedan sort of thing.
Tell us about the power plant, mate. What you consist of?
It's got an RB26 head with an RB30 bottom end, maintained by the boys at JJM, tuned, and on 35 pounder boost we make 630 kilowatts at rear wheels.
That's 1,000 plus horsepower at the engine. It's quite dramatic in the body kit. Tell us about the body kit.
Well, the body kit was shaped on a spare car in the shed over 12 months' time. A couple of the old man and a friend of mine did some spray on foam. They shape it all up, bog it, fill it, get all the lines nice. And then the guys from Alpha Fiberglass, Michelle and Fraser, came down, had a look at it, said they could cut it all up for us, make some moulds, and then made the body kit 12 months later. So.
They're good operators down there. I know Michelle and Fraser, they do a fantastic job. They cater for a lot of the drag and racing scene, and there'd be a hell of a lot of downforce on this car, I would imagine.
There is. The rear wing is it's from the UK. It's a full carbon layup, and it's quoted to be around 600 kilo downforce, about 230, 240 k's.
I would imagine that this car would also be quite tricky. If it's not really set up for drag racing, it'd be quite firm, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, not even a little bit. Yeah, it's quite hard to get out of the hole. It's got a triple plate XCD carbon clutch, and it's it's a little bit hard to get going. So, but once she's going, it's all right.
Well, I found an XY Ute here that means business with Martin Placco here. Martin, tell us all about this machine.
It's a project that I've been working on and built over the last 3 or 4 years. At the moment, running a 440 Windsor with Cleveland style heads. It made in the high 800s and high 600 foot-pounds of torque.
Wow, I didn't expect you to say that.
Oh, okay. But at the end of the day, it's what it does on the track that matters.
And what's the best you've run with the car so far?
935 at 145.
Fantastic, mate. Well, I'm not going to hold you up anymore. Get into it and get out there and give it heaps.
Not a problem. Thank you.
As you can see, accidents do happen in motorsport. If it ever does, it's always better to take place in a controlled environment, and Martin has come away unscathed. Martin tells us that the Big XY is well on its way to recovery. The repair is almost complete, and she'll be hitting racetracks again real soon. The Geelong Revival Motoring Festival, November 30th to December 1st. Set in the spectacular Geelong waterfront. Over 300 classic, exotic and muscle cars, including bikes. See the famous sprint events along the waterfront. This, my fellow enthusiasts, is an event not to be missed. We'll see you down there with the Man and Machine team. Well, it's been a while since I've driven on the drag strip. In fact, the last time I drove was in this very car here, about 5 or 6 years ago. So let's see if I can go out and maybe even try to run that 9 that I was trying to do back in the old days. I'm a bit rusty, so I've got to be careful. I've got to respect this car. The boys at G&D Performance have been awesome to let me take it out again. So let's get in and run this baby down the strip. Feeling a little nervous, but also feeling very excited. It's got to creep up on it, not go too silly. Might do a couple of runs and go easy on the first run. There's a lot of car here and I don't want to put it on its roof. When you're talking 1,000+ horsepower too, it's no game. It can bite you like you wouldn't believe. Well, let's fire it up and give it heaps. It's like meeting an old friend again, a close friend. Being introduced again and feeling good about it. All right, it's time for the burnout. Let's stage. Got to get the tyres just at the very end of the water. You don't want water splashing up on the inside of the gauge, then dripping down when you're on the line, because she'll just wheel spin. So the aim is to get plenty of temperature into the tyres so we get a good launch. First time I drove on slicks, I couldn't believe the traction. And at the end of the straight, I thought there was something wrong with the car. There's just no sidewall rigidity. Okay, burnout time. Yeah, baby. All right, let's stall this thing up. Biggest problem with turbochargers, they've got a lot of lag. This thing's got a trans brake, but what happens is it's very aggressive. Yep, okay, we're staged. We'll stall this thing up. I'm not going on the green straight away. I want to just get the boost built up on this thing and get that turbo singing. So let's do it. Yeah, baby. Yeah! That was good! That thing hooked up like an animal! Yeah! Woo! Woohoo! Man, that felt like a good run. How was it? What was the time? What do we got? A 10.13. 10.13. Oh, not quite the 9. I want that elusive 9. One more run, I reckon. One more run. What do you think? Go for it. Let's do it. 10.13. Oh, I've done a 10.15 before, but I want that 9-second pass. All right, off we go. Stall this baby up and get this thing launching. Okay, we're ready. I'm going to sit on the green, I'm going to build up boost. She's got a misfire. Well, she's got a bit of a misfire, so I decided to back off just in case the engine was going to get hurt. Forced induction, you hear a misfire, an issue going on. It could be a lean out, it could be ignition fault. You're better off shutting the run down. Bit of a shame, but that's the way it goes. I'd rather look after the equipment and not hurt this car for G&D Performance's sake. I'll take it back, see what they think. Could be a faulty coil pack, could be anything really. Faulty plug. Might be time to call it a day and take it back to the workshop, I think. At least I ran a 10.13. That's right, yes. I went 2/100ths of a second faster.
Very good 60 foot.
I'm glad to see that Cold went a 9, and that's made me really, really happy and proud. The boys at G&D Performance, they've done real well to get this thing into a 9. And I want to thank him very, very much for letting me drive this car. It's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege. Well, that's it for racing here today at Heathcote Park Raceway, and what a day it has been. You've probably noticed I've been over the moon all day and smiling a lot. Well, no wonder. There's been some killer cars here, and I even got to get myself back in the driver's seat. Damn, it felt good to get down that drag strip flat out again after all these years. I've really missed it. Now, if you want to go drag racing, don't do it on the street. It's illegal. Get here and do it legally at Heathcote Park Raceway in Victoria. Go to the Heathcote Park Raceway website, check it out, they'll tell you what to do, bring your car down whether it's dead standard or a full-blown racing machine. You'll have a great time, believe me. Now go to our Facebook page and our website. See what's happening in our world, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. We'll see you next time on Man and Machine. Man and Machine is brought to you by Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts, and the following sponsors.